Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into an astonishing topic. People with extraordinary and unique physical traits. These rare differences not only spark curiosity around the world, but also inspire millions to embrace their own uniqueness. From breaking records to shattering stereotypes, these individuals have transformed their differences into incredible sources of strength. Join us as we explore the inspiring and remarkable stories of these extraordinary people. In the flickering, dim light of a circus forgotten by time, she stood there, a haunting enigma, an entity beyond ordinary definition, blurring the line between awe and unease. The woman with the face of a donkey. Her face, a bizarre blend of human and beast, stirred primal, profound emotions in the hearts of onlookers. Her eyes, deep and melancholic, seemed to hold thousands of untold stories, whispering of myths and worlds long faded into oblivion. Her elongated jaw, an uncanny feature, stood as a living testament to mysteries lost to the ages. The crowd gathers, whispering, caught in a whirlwind of curiosity and primal fear. Some shudder, unnerved by her strangeness. Others stare in silent awe, captivated by a beauty that defies all norms. She is not merely a spectacle. She is a living paradox, a challenge to human perception, a vivid testament that nature, in all its unpredictability, is ever ready to shatter boundaries of form and beauty. Beneath her resolute and composed exterior lies a story woven from loneliness, endurance, and an unyielding will to defy a harsh fate. Have you ever met someone with unique physical traits? If yes, leave a 1 in the comments. If no, leave a 0. Enjoy the video and don't forget to hit the subscribe button to support the channel. Lizzie Velasquez, a renowned inspirational speaker, is a symbol of courage, resilience, and unwavering determination. Born with a rare syndrome that prevents her from gaining weight, Lizzie's distinctive appearance once made her a target of cruel bullying and vicious online attacks. Yet, instead of letting pain define her, she transformed it into strength. Through powerful speeches, insightful books, and dedicated community advocacy, she inspires others to rise above adversity. Lizzie Velasquez has become a beacon of hope, inspiring others to embrace their differences and face challenges with unwavering faith. Despite skeptics who once questioned her motives, Lizzie's genuine dedication to spreading positivity speaks volumes. She transformed what others saw as weakness into an extraordinary source of inner strength, proving that true beauty lies in rising above adversity with compassion, resilience, and an indomitable spirit. Willie Murphy, an American weightlifting champion, has astonished the world with her extraordinary strength and indomitable spirit. Her silver hair and gentle smile belie the fierce determination within her petite frame. When she first started, taunts and doubts only fueled her passion for powerlifting. Over time, she forged a resilient body, achieving feats far beyond expectations. At age 70, Willie could lift over 200 kilos, shattering stereotypes about age and physical capability. Willie Murphy is a vivid testament to the truth that strength is not limited by age or physique, but stems from belief, effort, and relentless passion. Beginning her fitness journey at 50 in age, many considered too late, she proved that determination, discipline, and perseverance can achieve the seemingly impossible. Her story continues to inspire all ages, demonstrating that resilience and physical strength are unbound by time. Willie Murphy's extraordinary feats have faced skepticism, with some attributing her success to steroids or surgical enhancements. Facing baseless accusations, Willie Murphy remains unfazed, openly inviting anyone to observe her rigorous training sessions and even offering to share her medical records. Her achievements stem not from shortcuts, but from sweat, iron will, and relentless dedication. Her story inspires not only the elderly but also the young, affirming that age is just a number and the human body's potential is limitless. Willie embodies resilience and inner strength, proving that nothing is impossible with true determination. Known as Monsieur Mange-Tout, Mr. Eat-All, Michel Lotito astonished the world with his ability to consume objects no one would consider edible, from metal, glass, and rubber to an entire Cessna 150 airplane, which he digested over 2 years. This extraordinary talent was not just a bizarre performance, but a result of a rare disorder called pica, driving his craving for non-food items. Additionally, his unique stomach and digestive tract structure could withstand sharp objects without injury. Though Michel Lotito's performances were often seen as entertainment, he used his body to challenge the limits of human physiology. His feats earned admiration not just for their uniqueness, but for his relentless pursuit of self-discovery. Despite skepticism and claims of trickery or medical intervention, experts confirmed the authenticity of his extraordinary physiological condition. Undeterred by rumors, Michel continued performing, leaving a unique legacy, a testament to the untapped potential of the human body and an enduring inspiration for the power of individuality. Born in 1871 in Guyana, Prince Randian was an extraordinary man who transcended all limitations to redefine resilience. Diagnosed with tetra amelia, a rare condition leaving him without limbs, Randian refused to succumb to fate. Instead, he forged a unique path, becoming a renowned circus performer who captivated audiences across the United States and Europe. Using only his shoulders and mouth, he could smoke, shave, write, and even sew acts that seemed impossible. His performances were not just astonishing, but a powerful declaration of the human spirit's boundless potential. Yet, Prince Randian's life was not without controversy. Rumors swirled that he faced exploitation and harsh living conditions. Still, Randian insisted that performing was his choice, a way to showcase his worth and defy pity and prejudice. He refused to let his disability define him, instead letting his skills, creativity, and unyielding spirit take center stage. Today, he is remembered not only as a gifted performer, but as a living symbol of courage, inspiring the world that challenges are not barriers but stepping stones to the extraordinary. Born in 1993 in India, Jyoti Amge captured global attention when recognized by Guinness World Records as the world's shortest woman, standing at just 62 centimeters, comparable to a newborn. She has faced immense challenges, enduring constant societal scrutiny, mockery, and labels like "living doll," while grappling with relentless curiosity about her stature. Yet, Jyoti refused to let her appearance define her worth or limits. Instead, she transformed her unique circumstances into a platform for inspiration, asserting that true strength stems not from physicality, but from an indomitable spirit. Jyoti Amge's daily life is far from easy. From finding custom-made clothing to navigating a world designed for average heights, every task is a challenge. Yet, with remarkable resilience and optimism, she overcomes these obstacles. Today, Jyoti stands as an icon of vibrant vitality and self-empowerment, reminding the world that a person's worth is not measured by physical size, but by the courage to embrace life with grace and positivity. Despite her international fame, Jyoti Amge has faced rumors suggesting she was exploited by the entertainment industry. She firmly denies these claims, asserting full control over her career decisions. Her notable role in American Horror Story not only showcased her acting talent, but also highlighted her natural charisma, captivating a global audience. For Jyoti Amge, her stature is not a hindrance, but a unique advantage that allows her to shatter stereotypes and redefine success on her own terms. Her story is not just about physical uniqueness, it's a powerful testament to resilience and unyielding ambition. Jyoti's journey has inspired countless people worldwide to embrace their differences and believe that ambition, courage, and self-belief can overcome any limitation, regardless of shape or size. The shortest man in the world, standing at just 54.6 cm, has etched his name into history and become a legend in the Guinness World Records. Born and raised in a remote village in Nepal, Chandra faced immense challenges due to primordial dwarfism, a rare genetic condition that caused him to remain small throughout his life. However, instead of letting his size define him, Chandra turned his uniqueness into a global legacy, proving that the true value of a person is not measured by their height, but by their spirit and determination. Although Chandra's fame attracted attention not only in Nepal but also around the world, he still faced skepticism from some people who believed that his achievement was merely a gimmick to boost tourism. However, despite the criticism, Chandra remained steadfast in his mission to prove that a person's worth cannot be judged by their outward appearance, but by their character, self-respect, and indomitable spirit. Chandra's story continues to inspire people, reminding us that determination and self-esteem can overcome any physical limitations. A symbol of resilience, she has become an inspiration to many through her extraordinary journey. She suffers from Proteus syndrome, a rare condition that causes her legs to grow excessively, making movement difficult and requiring multiple surgeries. However, Mandy refused to let her condition define her. Instead, she turned her challenge into a solid platform to advocate for disability awareness and call on society to embrace differences. Mandy Sellers not only lives a life full of challenges, but also chooses to face society's judgments with unwavering strength and resilience. She lives by her own terms, confidently embracing her uniqueness and proving that true strength lies not in meeting societal expectations, but in daring to own and celebrate who you are. Mandy's story is a vivid testament to the power of perseverance, reminding us that uniqueness is something to be proud of and celebrated. The Guinness World Record holder for the widest eye opening at 12 millimeters, she has attracted worldwide attention for a rare and peculiar phenomenon. She discovered her extraordinary ability after an accident, when the muscles in her eyes became so flexible that she could expand her field of vision beyond what most people can. Despite skepticism from many, who believed it was the result of surgery or specialized training, Kim insists that this ability is entirely natural. Despite receiving criticism for turning her unique ability into a performance, Kim is unafraid to use her platform to encourage self-acceptance. She proves that embracing what makes us different is not only extraordinary, but also something to be celebrated. Kim's story is a clear testament to the power of individuality and the beauty of transforming a rare trait into a source of inspiration for others. Known by her stage name Zlata, she is a famous circus artist from Kazakhstan, celebrated as the most flexible woman in the world. She amazes audiences with her ability to bend her body, move in tight spaces, and perform gravity-defying poses with ease. Her grace and extraordinary abilities have made her one of the most outstanding circus performers in the world. Zlata's incredible flexibility is believed to be related to hypermobility syndrome, a condition that increases the elasticity of joints and tissues. However, Zlata does not view this as a limitation. Instead, she has turned it into her greatest asset. She began training at a young age, dedicating thousands of hours to perfecting her skills. Despite rumors that she underwent surgery or endured harsh conditions in her childhood, Zlata has always maintained that her success is the result of relentless practice and perseverance. In the challenging world of circus arts, Zlata embraces every difficulty as an inevitable part of her journey. Her passion and resilience serve as a great source of motivation for those who dream of pursuing their careers, even if it seems like an impossible feat. Zlata's story is a testament to the power of perseverance, inspiring others to chase their dreams no matter how tough the road may be. A global music legend, David Bowie left a lasting impression on his fans, not only with his exceptional talent, but also with his unique eyes. This distinctive feature resulted from a fight he had when he was just 15 years old. A punch to his eye caused an injury that led to a noticeable difference in his eyes, giving them a special shape. These eyes became an unmistakable symbol of David Bowie, contributing to his iconic appearance. Although Bowie's unique eyes presented challenges such as light sensitivity and depth perception, he didn't let this diminish his confidence. Instead, he embraced this feature and made it an essential part of his mysterious persona. When portraying characters like Ziggy Stardust, Bowie's distinctive eyes became an integral part of the act, adding to the eccentricity and allure that captivated audiences worldwide. He cleverly used this difference to challenge societal norms, highlighting his uniqueness and mystery. Bowie's followers admired him not only for his musical talent, but also for the way he expressed himself in ways completely different from what society expected. Bowie's story is a testament to turning flaws or differences into a powerful symbol, while also serving as a reminder that a person's true value is never found in perfection, but in authenticity and self-acceptance. A model and entertainer from Côte d'Ivoire, Eudoxie is a perfect example of using a unique appearance to inspire millions. Known for her naturally voluptuous hips without any cosmetic surgery, Eudoxie has become a symbol of self-love and a positive attitude towards body image. Her distinctive figure, especially her hips, has attracted significant public attention, and she has not hesitated to face criticism about her appearance. Do you feel proud of your body? Share your story in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and share this video to spread the positive message of self-love. Despite facing skepticism and criticism from some who doubted the naturalness of her figure, Eudoxie Yao has firmly asserted that her body is entirely natural, without any cosmetic procedures. She even invited critics to verify the authenticity of her shape through medical examinations. Eudoxie's story is a testament to the strength of challenging societal norms and affirming that confidence and authenticity always surpass any doubts. Despite facing intense public scrutiny and constant criticism about her appearance, Eudoxie Yao has not let this diminish her confidence. She has turned her distinctive hips into a powerful personal brand, using her platform to inspire others about self-love and self-acceptance. She emphasizes that beauty is not about adhering to traditional standards, but about embracing one's uniqueness. From an unknown model, Eudoxie Yao has become a global phenomenon, proving that true beauty comes from self-acceptance and resilience. Her journey is a lesson in never regretting what makes you who you are, and she inspires others to stand firm and live authentically, even when faced with societal pressures. The man from Angola, Francisco, made a name for himself in 2010 when he set the Guinness World Record for the widest mouth in the world, measuring an astonishing 17 cento. This unique ability of Francisco quickly attracted global attention, catapulting him to international stardom. However, the origin of his distinctive mouth remains a mystery, with many speculating that it could be the result of a rare genetic mutation or a family trait. From a young age, Francisco recognized his difference and decided to embrace it. He turned this unique feature into a special gift for performance, entertaining and delighting audiences. Despite some skeptics who doubted his ability, suggesting that his wide mouth could be the result of cosmetic surgery, Francisco strongly denied these claims, insisting that everything was completely natural. To prove this, he underwent medical examinations and demonstrated that his talent was innate. Francisco's life completely changed from that point on, transforming from an ordinary man into a symbol of courage and creativity. Rather than hiding his difference, he made it an inseparable part of his identity. He even wove legends and myths into his performances, creating a mysterious persona that captivated and won the affection of the public. Francisco proves that no matter what differences we have, if we embrace them, they can become a powerful force that transcends all limits. Born in 1990, Abigail and Brittany Hensel are globally famous conjoined twins, sharing a single body but with two distinct minds. They have faced countless challenges throughout their lives, from the constant curiosity of the public to societal stigmas about their appearance and conjoined condition. However, instead of letting these factors affect them, Abigail and Brittany chose to embrace their uniqueness, seeing it as an opportunity to inspire others. Sharing a body presents Abigail and Brittany with challenges that no one can truly understand, from coordinating each step they take to making daily decisions. They must maintain an extraordinary level of cooperation to accomplish even the simplest tasks, all while facing stigma and constant criticism from society. Despite this, the twins have always maintained a steadfast spirit and never gave up on living life on their own terms. They assert that independence isn't always about physical separation, but about the ability to live life with determination and love. They have also rejected rumors that their family exploited their story for profit, asserting that every decision in their lives is entirely their own. The journey of Abigail and Brittany is a story of love, resilience, and self-acceptance. Despite facing enormous challenges in life, they have proven that unity and cooperation are key to overcoming any hardship. Their story is not only a lesson about the power of love and family, but also a reminder that solidarity can help us overcome any challenge, even in seemingly impossible circumstances. The man famous for his unusual blue skin became a global media phenomenon after he developed argyria, a rare condition that caused his skin to turn a bluish gray. Paul's story began when he decided to self-medicate with colloidal silver, a method some people believe is beneficial for health despite the lack of scientific evidence supporting this claim. Trusting in this treatment, Paul did not anticipate that it would lead to serious consequences. In an attempt to heal, Paul unintentionally caused a significant physical transformation. Despite his unique appearance, he endured mockery and judgment from society. Rumors constantly circulated, suggesting that Paul deliberately maintained this look for fame or to promote a product, although he firmly denied these accusations. In reality, his misguided decision to self-medicate with colloidal silver devastated his life, leading him to live in isolation and struggle with the consequences of his actions. Born in 1982 in Turkey, Sultan Kosen currently holds the Guinness World Record as the tallest living man, with an astonishing height of 2.51 meters, 18.3. This is the result of a rare medical condition called acromegaly, caused by an overproduction of growth hormone due to a pituitary gland tumor. While Sultan's extraordinary stature has brought him global fame, it has also come with numerous challenges. He struggles to find clothes and shoes that fit, moves in spaces not designed for such exceptional height, and endures significant physical strain on his body. Beyond the physical challenges, Sultan has faced social stigma throughout his life. Often labeled as the giant, he has endured mockery and discrimination from those around him, with many doubting that he simply wanted to gain fame from his appearance. Despite this, Sultan decided not to let the stigma and discrimination affect his life. With medical support, he underwent surgery to halt his growth. Instead of retreating, Sultan chose to use his extraordinary height as a symbol of hope and strength, becoming an inspiration to others, especially those living with acromegaly or similar medical conditions. Despite facing many challenges, Sultan has proven that resilience, courage, and the ability to adapt are key to overcoming adversity. His story stands as a powerful testament to embracing differences and turning hardships into strength. Sultan is not only remarkable for his height, but also for his perseverance and determination, making him a true role model. Jonah, who rose to international attention in 1999, captured public fascination not for an acting career or professional achievements, but for an extraordinary physical trait: his reported genital size of 13.5 inches, 34 centimeters when erect. This unusual feature sparked widespread curiosity and became a focal point of public attention. From a young age, Jonah became aware of his physical difference, particularly around 5th grade when, unlike his peers just entering puberty, he was already subjected to stares and uncomfortable jokes about his body. At that time, his genital size was around 8 inches, 20 centimeters, which was already enough to make him the center of attention and often an object of discomfort throughout his adolescence. Though the attention was frequently unwanted and invasive, Jonah chose not to shy away from it. Instead, he embraced this aspect of himself and turned it into part of his personal brand. A pivotal moment in this journey came when a woman from New York's Upper East Side paid him $500 to pose in underwear for a Polaroid photo. That unusual encounter marked a turning point, propelling him into the media spotlight and public curiosity. Rumors spread that Jonah had used hormones or undergone medical procedures to achieve his size, but he consistently denied such claims. He maintained that his size was entirely natural and that he had never resorted to any form of enhancement. This stance helped him establish a reputation as someone who fully embraced and took pride in his individuality. Jonah's story goes beyond mere curiosity about the human body. It also touches on the bizarre and sometimes invasive consequences of extreme physical uniqueness. One particularly sensational incident occurred when he was suspected of smuggling contraband during an airport security screening, simply because of his anatomy. The man who holds the Guinness World Record for the most elastic skin is one of the most fascinating figures to captivate global audiences with his extraordinary ability. Born with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, a rare genetic condition that makes connective tissues extremely flexible, Gary can stretch the skin on his stomach and face without experiencing discomfort. While his talent is both awe-inspiring and inspirational, his journey has not been without its challenges. As a child, Gary endured constant teasing and bullying because of his unusual appearance. However, instead of letting those hardships undermine his confidence, he chose to embrace his uniqueness and turn it into a strength. His extraordinary abilities eventually led him into the world of entertainment, earning him global recognition. Still, some skeptics have questioned the authenticity of his talent, speculating that surgical alterations might be behind his incredible skin elasticity. However, medical experts have confirmed that Gary's abilities are entirely natural, stemming from his Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Despite the awe they inspire, his condition comes with significant health risks. Performing can place considerable physical strain on his body and, at times, cause discomfort. Nevertheless, Gary views his unique ability as a blessing and proudly showcases it. His resilience and unwavering commitment stand as a powerful testament to transforming adversity into triumph. Also known as Jaon, he is a vivid example of strength and resilience. Born in Venezuela, he set the Guinness World Record for the largest feet in the world, with each shoe measuring an astonishing 40.5 centimeters. However, what truly sets Jaon apart isn't just the extraordinary size of his feet, but how he transformed what could have been seen as a burden into a powerful story of perseverance. Jaon lives with gigantism, a condition caused by the overproduction of growth hormone from the pituitary gland. This condition brought countless challenges for Jaon, from difficulties walking and finding shoes that fit, to enduring relentless bullying and teasing. His peers often called him a giant monster, but Jaon refused to let those insults define him. Instead, he chose to turn those taunts into a source of inner strength, proving that true power comes from embracing what makes us unique. Through his resilience, Jaon transformed his condition into a symbol of strength. A shoe company even sponsored him with custom-made giant footwear tailored to his unique size, drawing the attention of global media and turning his story into one of inspiration. Jeison has used this opportunity to highlight his extraordinary achievement and raise awareness about gigantism. Despite his success, his record has not been without controversy, with some critics accusing him of seeking fame. However, Jeison has always insisted that his main goal is to increase awareness of gigantism and the challenges faced by others living with the condition. While his record brought him fame, his life has not always been easy. Walking has become a challenge requiring exceptional stamina, but Jeison refuses to let difficulties stand in his way. He has shown that physical limitations can transform into a source of strength when we accept and take pride in them. Tom is an outstanding professional cyclist, despite having MDP syndrome, a rare genetic condition. This condition prevents his body from storing fat, affecting his appearance, facial structure, and hearing. MDP syndrome brings many significant health challenges. However, Tom does not let these obstacles define him. Instead, he leverages his unique physiology to gain an advantage in cycling. Tom's lean physique gives him a performance advantage in cycling. Through dedication, hard work, and determination, he has achieved remarkable success in his career. Tom's unique appearance has led to unfounded rumors that he uses advanced medical treatments or performance-enhancing drugs. However, Tom insists that his accomplishments come from perseverance and relentless effort. Tom's story is proof that resilience and perseverance can turn adversity into strength. Challenges don't define limits. How we face them determines what can be achieved. Stories like Tom's remind us that differences are a source of strength and uniqueness. Embracing what makes us stand out can lead to personal growth and inspire others. If you enjoyed this story, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever faced a challenge that pushed you to break through your limits? If so, leave a 1 in the comments, and if not, leave a 0. Enjoy the video, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button to support the channel. When it comes to unique bodies, there are people out there with the longest and most extraordinary body parts you could ever imagine. From incredibly long tongues to gigantic hands, these individuals have shattered the limits of the human body. In today's video, we'll explore some of the most unusual people with the longest body parts in the world, leaving us amazed and in awe. Are you ready to dive in? Let's get started. Before we dive into exploring these amazing bodies, drop a comment below and let us know what you think about these longest body parts. Have you ever imagined having such a long body part yourself? Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe so you won't miss out on more exciting videos. Let's get started. She holds the Guinness World Record for the largest natural breasts on the planet. This is Annie Hawkins-Turner, also known as Norma Stitz, a woman from Georgia who has captured the world's attention with her extraordinary figure. At 54 years old, she's not only a mother of 2, but also a millionaire entrepreneur, earning over $1 million thanks to her own body. Her extraordinary development began when she was just 5 years old, and by 9, Annie was already wearing a 36D bra. Today, her chest is estimated to be a size 102 ZZZ, weighing more than an average 11-year-old child. Annie has to cope with numerous inconveniences, from finding a proper bra to dealing with shoulder pain when standing for long periods. She recalls the dark days when she despised her first bra because it stuck out like a football helmet. Now, she often has to wear 2 bras pinned together to cover her body. Despite all the challenges, Annie has turned this into an advantage. She's traveled the world, from Japan, London, Germany to Amsterdam, appearing on major television shows and magazines. But alongside her fame, she also faces a rare condition called gigantomastia, which causes excessive breast growth. Even something as simple as walking downstairs or getting out of bed requires extreme caution to avoid injury. Despite her health issues, Annie has refused surgery, determined to turn her unique body into a money-making machine. She has directed over 250 adult videos, appeared in 70 films, and run her own company for over 20 years. Under the name Norma Stitz, she has become a symbol of difference and confidence. At the age of 17, Maci Currin made history by becoming the teenager with the longest legs in the world. Hailing from Texas, USA, Maci stands at an impressive 6 feet 10 inches, about 2'8". With her striking height, Maci not only earned 2 Guinness titles, longest legs on a female and longest legs for a teenager, but also became an internet sensation with her growing following. On social media, Maci spreads an inspiring message about confidence, self-love, and embracing uniqueness. Her videos not only motivate but also entertain, as she humorously showcases the awkward situations caused by her height, from struggling to find clothes to barely fitting through doorways. Despite being born to a father who stands at 6'5" and a mother at 5'7", Maci's height is extraordinary. Her legs alone account for 60% of her body. Maci doesn't hide her unique journey. She openly shares her personal experiences, encouraging young people to embrace their bodies and turn what makes them different into their strength. From being an ordinary girl, Maci has risen to become a symbol of acceptance and confidence, earning a place in the Guinness World Records and in the hearts of millions of followers around the world. Nick Stoeberl is not only famous for his extraordinary tongue, but also for his sense of humor and the courage to break boundaries. Measuring 4 inches from base to the middle of his upper lip, his tongue is nearly 3 times the length of an average tongue, an attribute that surprises everyone he meets. He once mentioned that the average tongue length is about 3 inches for women and 3.5 inches for men, but his tongue defies those norms. Recognizing this unique potential, Nick has embraced it in an incredibly creative way. He became the center of attention whenever introduced with, "This is Nick, the man with the longest tongue in the world." And while it doesn't help him taste food any better, Nick finds it incredibly useful after meals. He can clean up just by giving it a lick instead of using a napkin. He humorously calls it his eco-friendly solution. But Nick didn't stop there. He was determined to prove that his tongue could do even more extraordinary things. His first goal, to break the record for the most tongue touches on a string in 1 minute, set at 281 touches. He achieved 246, just 35 licks short. Undeterred, Nick quickly shifted his focus to a new challenge, removing 5 Jenga blocks using only his tongue in the shortest time. The previous record was 1 minute, but Nick did it in just 55.5 seconds. With a series of Guinness records under his belt, Nick proved that a long tongue isn't just an oddity, it's a tool for achieving the extraordinary. While others are busy getting haircuts or shaving, Anthony Victor, a retired teacher from India, became globally famous for his ear hair. Since 2007, he has held the Guinness World Record for the longest ear hair, with a strand measuring 7¼ inches growing from the middle of his outer ear. His achievement was even featured on Guinness's Instagram, drawing attention across social media. With his simple appearance yet striking ear hair, Anthony stands as a living example that sometimes the strangest records are the ones that captivate the world. And for him, it's not something to be ashamed of. It's a fascinating part of his life story.
Mehmet Özyürek's unusual nose once took social media by storm, surpassing even Anthony Victor's ear hair. From being teased as the boy with the big nose in his childhood to earning a Guinness World Record, Mehmet has turned what was once a source of ridicule into a point of pride. He often wondered if his nose was truly different, and after looking in the mirror and around him, he realized he was indeed unique. His large nose makes him stand out wherever he goes, and instead of shying away from the attention, he embraces it as part of who he is. Mehmet once humorously said, "They can look, but they'll never have a nose like mine." He viewed it as a gift from God, something that shouldn't be hidden. His nose became his symbol, officially recognized by Guinness as the longest in the world. Not only was it large, but Mehmet's nose also gave him an incredible sense of smell. He could detect food the moment he walked into a room. This unique ability made him even more remarkable. In May 2023, Mehmet passed away at the age of 73 after heart surgery, leaving behind an irreplaceable legacy, the world's biggest nose and an inspiring story of self-love and acceptance. For many, a mustache is just a part of their appearance. But for Singh Chauhan, it is a legacy. His journey began in 1970 when he decided to stop shaving his mustache. What started as a personal choice over time turned into a symbol of pride and cultural identity. In 2010, Singh was officially recognized by Guinness World Records as the man with the longest mustache in the world. His mustache is so long that it must be carefully rolled up and cherished like a precious treasure. Singh is respected everywhere, not only in his hometown but across the globe. Every time he appears, people watch him in admiration. What earns him the most respect is how he cares for his mustache. He spends time every day grooming, cleaning, and moisturizing each strand as if he's nurturing a part of his soul. For his mustache is not just a record, it's a testament to time, a symbol of perseverance and self-pride. Because of this, he's remembered not only for the length of his mustache, but also for his deep respect for himself, his traditions, and the spiritual values that have shaped him into a living legend. Singh is respected everywhere, not only in his hometown but also across the globe. Every time he appears, people watch in admiration. What earns him the most respect is how he cares for his mustache. He spends time every day grooming, cleaning, and moisturizing each strand as if he's caring for a part of his soul. For his mustache is not just a record, it's a witness to time, a symbol of perseverance and self-pride. And because of this, he is remembered not only for the length of his mustache but also for his deep respect for himself, his traditions, and the spiritual values that have shaped him into a living legend. Cordelia Adams, a nail artist from Gary, Indiana, has nurtured her passion for long nails since 1989. At 59, her nails not only stretch over 12 inches in length, but are also adorned with intricate acrylic designs, showcasing her impressive creativity. While many are curious about how she manages daily tasks with such long nails, Cordelia has learned to adapt. She uses the tips of her fingers instead of the pads, and when she needs to grip something, she keeps her nails bent up along her arms. She can still scroll through her phone, drive, or do laundry without difficulty. Cordelia admits she enjoys the attention her long nails bring, even though she sometimes faces curious questions. However, she handles everything with calm and natural grace. Some of her nail designs have even lasted for up to 5 years without chipping, proving her skill and careful maintenance. For her, nails are not just part of her body, they're a form of living art, and she will never give growing nails for over 60 years requires extraordinary perseverance. And Shridhar Chillal, an Indian citizen, is a living testament to that. His inspiration came from a high school teacher who once grew long nails as a symbol of discipline and determination. In 1952, at the age of 14, Shridhar decided to begin his journey of growing his left hand's nails. Now, at the age of 80, he has earned his place in the Guinness World Records with a total nail length of 29 feet, a truly unbelievable figure. Shridhar first appeared in the Guinness World Records in 1979, leaving the world in awe. His journey, lasting more than half a century, was not just a personal decision but a testament to perseverance, commitment, and breaking free from conventional norms. Although his long nails caused numerous challenges in daily life, sleeping, eating, and moving around, Shridhar remained steadfast in his promise from his youth: never cut his nails, never give up, and never stray from his principles. Despite living with the longest nails in the world, Shah continued to pursue his passion for professional photography, achieving success thanks to his keen artistic eye. On July 11, 2018, he made a significant decision: to cut off his legendary nails. They were carefully preserved and displayed at Ripley's Believe It or Not in Times Square, New York. Even though he shed the burden from his left hand, the world record for the longest nails remains forever associated with his name, a symbol of perseverance and determination. Thomas Wetters, a man from Yorkshire, became the center of attention for one remarkable feature: his enormous nose. Though no photographs remain to capture its incredible size, a 1896 newspaper article described his nose as a symbol of dignity and power. However, there were also sarcastic comments suggesting that his nose seemed to take the place of other qualities, especially intelligence. Halfway across the world, Ting Haifen from China became famous for another extraordinary feature: her chest, with each breast weighing over 20 pounds. While many might admire such extreme curves, the reality is filled with difficulties: restless sleep, cumbersome movement, and even complicated personal relationships. Sometimes, too much of a good thing isn't a blessing, but rather a burden that the person must learn to overcome. Tran Van Hay, a man from Vietnam, set a world record in 2004 with his hair measuring 20 feet, 6 meters, long. Since the age of 25, he has never cut his hair, and it now weighs 17 pounds, 8.1 kilos. This extraordinary length not only impresses, but also brings significant challenges, as carrying the weight is like carrying a small child all day long. Tran's hair is extremely heavy, and he has to wrap it in a large headscarf to keep it neat. Every time he unravels it, the hair resembles a giant dreadlock coiled on his head, drawing all eyes toward him. Despite the inconveniences, Tran remains committed to his record, making his long hair an integral part of his life and reputation. Andrea Ivanova, from Bulgaria, has attracted attention not just for her appearance, but for a very unique reason. She has the largest lips in the world. However, these lips weren't a natural gift. Rather, they are the result of a long and persistent journey to make her dream a reality. Andrea's inspiration came from Bratz dolls, known for their strikingly large lips. From there, she began experimenting with lip injections, and over the years, she has invested more than $5,000 to turn her lips into a masterpiece. Despite doctors warning her about the risks, including the possibility of her lips bursting if she undergoes more surgery, Andrea remains determined to achieve the ideal look she desires. Andrea isn't stopping at just her lips. She's also considering altering other parts of her body, including lengthening her face and creating sharper facial features. With a clear vision of her desired transformation, Andrea continues to pursue her goal of reshaping herself in a way that feels most striking to her. Despite mixed opinions about her decision, Andrea remains determined to perfect her appearance in her own unique way. Supatra Sasuphan, also known as the Wolf Girl, is a living example that you shouldn't let a nickname define you. Despite having a face covered in hair due to the extremely rare Ambrus syndrome, Supatra remains confident, joyful, and proudly embraces herself. When she was born, her condition was not clearly diagnosed. Her nose was only 1 millimeter wide, too small for normal breathing. She spent 3 months in an incubator and a total of 10 months in the hospital. Later, doctors confirmed she had hypertrichosis, a rare genetic condition that causes thick hair to grow all over the body, including the face, ears, hands, legs, and back. Despite trying laser treatments, her hair continued to grow back as before. At the age of 2, Supatra underwent another surgery to help her breathe better. But beyond her breathing, she also faced a series of other challenges: slow-growing teeth, poor vision, and skin so sensitive that she could only use baby shampoo. As she grew older, Supatra didn't let these obstacles hold her back. Even though she was teased at school, she learned to ignore the cruel remarks. When she found out she had been included in the Guinness World Records for having the thickest facial hair, Supatra was thrilled. She said, "This is something big. It's unique." For Supatra, being different isn't a burden. It's a title she proudly wears like a crown. Eugenia, from China, set a Guinness World Record on June 28, 2016, for having the longest eyelashes, measuring 4.8 inches, 12.2 centimeters, from the upper eyelid of her left eye. By May 20, 2021, the length had reached 8 inches, 20.3 centimeters. The secret behind her long eyelashes began in 2015 when they started growing naturally. Despite consulting with doctors, no one could explain the reason. After spending more than 480 days on a mountain, Eugenia believes that Buddha blessed her with this special gift. Her long lashes make it easier for her to do her makeup, as they naturally form a perfect eyeliner without needing any additional products. She feels proud and joyful about this unique feature. Eugenia encourages everyone to cherish their natural beauty and embrace what makes them special. So, we've explored some of the most unique and longest body parts in the world. These individuals truly push the limits of the human body and leave us in awe. What do you think about these unusual body parts? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting content. See you in the next one.
Welcome to an amazing journey into the world of giants. In today's video, we'll introduce you to 20 real-life human giants who are still among us today. From towering athletes to ordinary people, these extraordinary individuals break all expectations with their incredible heights and fascinating stories. Get ready to be amazed by their journeys, challenges, and triumphs. Let's get started. Do any of your friends have extraordinary height? If yes, drop a 1. If not, leave a 0. Enjoy the video and don't forget to subscribe to support the channel. Imagine standing before a woman so tall that you have to crane your neck until it aches just to see her face. That woman is none other than Yuliana Shchova, the legendary icon of Soviet women's basketball during the 1970s and 1980s. Towering at an astonishing 7 feet, about 213 meters, Yuliana wasn't just an athlete, she was a symbol of power on the court. Her shoes were a staggering size 21, a rarity that left everyone in awe. At just 16 years old, Ulana was already crowned the Queen of Basketball in her country, a title no one dared to challenge. Wherever she went, she captured every gaze, not only because of her towering height, but also for her remarkable agility and unbreakable fighting spirit. People revered her like a goddess, and every step she took left behind a trail of admiration. Rumeysa Gelgi is not only a talented legal researcher and web developer, but she is also globally recognized as the tallest living woman, according to the Guinness World Records. She holds several unique records, including the largest hands, the longest fingers, and the longest back for a woman. A rare condition known as Weaver syndrome has caused her body to grow beyond typical limits, bringing both extraordinary traits and significant challenges. Despite frequently relying on a wheelchair and only being able to walk short distances with a walker, her spirit remains as strong and resilient as that of a true warrior. On September 28, 2022, her very first flight became a historic event when Turkish Airlines had to specially arrange a stretcher across 6 rows of seats to accommodate her journey from Turkey to California. This extraordinary moment not only made headlines worldwide, but was also featured in the Guinness documentary Walking Tall. She is not just a remarkably tall woman, but also an enormous source of inspiration, embodying incredible strength and resilience in the face of life's challenges. When it comes to the giant of the Misty Land, no one can forget the name Paul Sturgis. Standing at an incredible 7 feet 7 inches, 2.31 meters tall, and weighing 325 pounds, 147 kilograms, he was once recognized as the tallest basketball player in the U.S. during his time at Florida Institute of Technology. His enormous size 19 shoes never failed to amaze people every time he stepped onto the court. What's truly remarkable is that Paul's towering height is completely natural, unrelated to any medical condition. He inherited his impressive stature from his father, who stood at 6 feet 10 inches, 208 meters, proudly continuing the family legacy. Though his mother and sister are of average height, Paul rose above them all like a mighty oak standing tall amidst a forest of smaller trees. His presence is a symbol of pride. No matter where he goes or how large the crowd, he is always the one who stands out. If there's one person who changed the course of global basketball history, it's Yao Ming. Towering at a staggering 7 feet 6 inches, 2.29 meters, he stood like a monumental pillar on the court, captivating audiences worldwide with his precise shots and calm, composed demeanor. Yao Ming's career left an indelible mark with 8 NBA All-Star appearances, averaging 19 points and 9 rebounds per game, proudly establishing his name as the shining symbol of Asian basketball. Beyond the basketball court, Yao Ming made a profound impact by being inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in 2016. He embodies the dream of Asians conquering the global stage, having earned 3 gold medals and 3 MVP titles at the FIBA Asia Championships. Though he has retired, Yao Ming's name remains unshakable, an eternal monument to greatness. Tacko Fall, a professional basketball player from Senegal, is truly one of the tallest and most awe-inspiring men you'll ever encounter. Standing at a towering 7 feet 6 inches, 2.29 meters, with a record-breaking wingspan of 8 feet 2.25 inches, 250 meters, Tacko is a real-life giant on the court. When he stands upright, his reach extends to an incredible 10 feet 2.5 inches, 3.10 meters, higher than a standard basketball hoop. Although he went undrafted in the 2019 NBA draft, Tacko Fall's perseverance earned him a place with the Boston Celtics, opening the door to a professional career that many only dream of. His height and wingspan measurements still stand as all-time records in NBA draft combined history. More than just an athlete, Tacko Fall is a powerful symbol of unwavering determination, overcoming every obstacle to prove his worth and inspire others to never give up. Finally, we cannot forget Gheorghe Mureșan, hailed as the tallest NBA player of all time, standing at an astonishing 7 feet 7 inches, 231 meters. His presence on the court was like a moving fortress, striking fear into the hearts of any opponent who dared to challenge him. Gheorghe rose to prominence in the colors of the Washington Bullets, where he firmly established his dominance with incredible shot blocks and a powerful, commanding style of play. Gheorghe's journey didn't end with basketball. He also ventured into movies and television, becoming a role model for countless young athletes. He stands as living proof that even with a giant appearance, you can shine brilliantly through talent, determination, and unwavering courage. Gheorghe once starred in the famous movie My Giant, alongside Billy Crystal. Even more impressively, legendary rapper Eminem wanted him to appear in the iconic music video for My Name Is. Before reaching the peak of fame and glory, he was just a humble, towering boy from the Romanian countryside, holding tight to a simple dream to play basketball and find a brighter future for his life. Paul Donald White II, widely known by his ring name Big Show, is an enduring icon of professional wrestling and American cinema. Born on February 8, 1972, and standing at an impressive 7 feet 1 inch, 2.16 meters, Paul was a phenomenon impossible to ignore. At just 19 years old, he joined the Wichita State University basketball team, and only a few years later, he rose to fame as one of the brightest stars of World Championship Wrestling, WCW, under the legendary moniker The Giant. Despite his towering physique, Paul faced a serious battle with acromegaly, a rare condition that causes abnormal body growth. In the early 1990s, he underwent successful pituitary gland surgery to stop this uncontrollable growth. His massive build has often drawn comparisons to the legendary Andre the Giant, and for over 20 years, he stood as a living icon in the hearts of WWE fans around the world. Beyond the wrestling ring, Big Show also made his mark in Hollywood, delivering powerful and memorable performances in action-packed roles. In 2009, the world was stunned when Sultan Kosen was officially recognized by the Guinness World Records as the tallest living man on the planet, standing at an unimaginable height of 8 feet 2.8 inches, 2.51 meters. Astonishingly, Guinness hadn't recorded anyone reaching such a height in over 20 years. Yet behind this towering figure lies a life filled with silent struggles and hardships few can truly comprehend. Sultan suffers from a pituitary gland tumor, which causes his body to produce an abnormally high level of growth hormone. Despite his towering stature, everyone in his family, including his parents and 4 siblings, has an entirely average height. Because of his enormous size, continuing his education became impossible, and he had to stay home to help his family with farming. Yet, with a charming sense of humor, He often jokes that his incredible height makes changing light bulbs and hanging curtains much easier than for anyone else. But living with such extraordinary height comes with countless challenges. He constantly struggles to find clothes and shoes that fit, and he can hardly fit into any standard car. In fact, despite signing a contract with the Galatasaray basketball club, Sultan was simply too tall to play professionally. His life took a dramatic turn in August 2010 after undergoing gamma knife surgery in the United States, which successfully halted his pituitary tumor and brought his growth under control. 3 years later, in October 2013, he finally found complete happiness when he got married. Today, Sultan has become a global icon, frequently invited to appear in Hollywood movies and television shows, spreading a powerful message of optimism and resilience to people around the world. No one in the worlds of basketball and entertainment can fail to recognize the name Shaquille Rashawn O'Neal, affectionately known as Shaq. Standing at 7 feet 1 inch, 2.16 meters, and weighing 325 pounds, 147 kilograms, Shaq was an unstoppable force in the NBA, dominating the center position for nearly 2 decades. He played for 6 different teams, secured 4 NBA championships, and struck fear into the heart of any defense he faced. Shaq is widely regarded as one of the greatest centers in basketball history, known for his thunderous slam dunks that could shake entire arenas. But his fame didn't end on the court. Shaq became a powerful figure in the entertainment industry as well, frequently appearing in the media and never shying away from bold commentary, including his famously direct criticisms of fellow legend Kobe Bryant. Shaquille O'Neal, better known as Shaq, didn't stop at basketball glory. He went on to shake up the global music scene under the stage name DJ Diesel. Maintaining his commanding presence and towering physique, Shaq electrifies audiences worldwide with high-energy DJ performances that shake the stage just like his legendary slam dunks once rocked NBA arenas. Notably, his 3-minute diss track, created in response to LeVar Ball's bold claim that he and his son could beat Shaq and his son Shareef O'Neal in a basketball game, went viral and became an internet sensation. Today, even after retiring from professional basketball, Shaq remains as busy and influential as ever. He serves as a charismatic analyst on Inside the NBA and passionately pursues his love for electronic music as DJ Diesel. From superstar athlete to actor and world-touring DJ, Shaq continues to amaze the world with his incredible versatility and boundless energy, proving time and again that there's nothing he can't conquer. In that music video, Shaq, one of the tallest and most dominant men alive, stood like a towering fortress, boldly declaring that no one could easily defeat him, whether on the court or on the dance floor. And you know what? Chances are no one would dare stand in front of Shaq and say otherwise. But what about you? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. The world was left stunned once again when the title of the tallest man on earth was officially awarded to Suleiman Abdul Samed from Ghana. Surpassing the previous record held by Sultan Kosen, Suleiman was confirmed to stand at an astonishing height of 9 feet 6 inches, 2.90 meters, during his most recent medical examination, a number so incredible that even nurses and doctors were left speechless. Suleiman's condition is the result of a pituitary gland disorder causing uncontrolled growth hormone production. If detected early, this condition could have been treated, but for Suleiman, things had already progressed too far. Despite facing severe side effects such as mobility challenges, sleep apnea, and heart-related issues, he remains optimistic and continues searching for ways to live a healthier life. Every month, he visits the hospital so doctors can work toward finding solutions to help him improve his quality of life. During his most recent checkup, nurses even had to use an industrial scale to accurately measure his weight, a scene that was both shocking and deeply inspiring, showcasing the extraordinary resilience and strength of this remarkable man. Aaron Reed, standing at 6 feet 7 inches, 2.01 meters, holds the title of the tallest bodybuilder ever to win a men's championship. Hailing from Tampa, Florida, Aaron is the perfect embodiment of human strength and determination. Inspired by the legendary Arnold Schwarzenegger, he not only conquered bodybuilding stages but also made his mark in the world of professional wrestling with WWE, shining as a true powerhouse both in physique and charisma. His life wasn't always paved with success and glory. As a child, Aaron battled leukemia and later struggled with hepatitis. But through extraordinary willpower, he overcame every obstacle to stand proudly at the peak of his career. Beyond sports, Aaron also became an author, publishing a guidebook on nutrition and healthy living that has helped thousands rediscover their motivation and believe in themselves once again. He continues to inspire today through his workout tutorials, strict nutritional regimen, and an unbreakable warrior spirit that never gives up. Brahim Takiola from Morocco once held the Guinness World Record for the largest feet in the world and is the second tallest living person on the planet, standing at an astonishing 8 feet 1 inch, 2.46 meters. Have you ever imagined a man who could make a car look like a toy just by standing next to it? That's exactly what Brahim does. Despite his towering height, he is known for his friendly and cheerful personality. During a gathering of dozens of the world's tallest people in Paris, Brahim stole the spotlight by casually picking up a ball right beneath the Eiffel Tower, a moment that was both surreal and fascinating, leaving the crowd in awe. Standing among his equally tall friends, he looked just like a mythical god stepping out of legend. Robert Bobrovsky, a young man from Romania, was famously known as the Young Giant, standing at an incredible height of 7 feet 7 inches, 231 meters, even in his early teenage years. By the age of 8, Robert was already taller than his mother, and by 12 he had officially surpassed his father's height. In 2016, Robert moved to the United States to pursue his basketball career, enrolling at Geneva High School in Ohio and later joining the basketball team at Rochester University. Despite his remarkable height, Robert faced significant challenges due to his weight of only 190 pounds, 86 kilos, which placed his body mass index, BMI, at just 16.1, a level classified as severely underweight. Despite undergoing numerous medical examinations, doctors confirmed that his extraordinary height is primarily due to genetics and not linked to any abnormal growth syndrome. Today, Robert continues to train diligently and is expected to become a remarkable basketball phenomenon in the future. If you've ever wandered into the world of muscle giants, you surely haven't forgotten the name Martin Ford, the man famously known as the Nightmare for his gigantic physique and intimidating stone-cold appearance. Standing at 6 feet 8 inches, 2.3 meters, with a body sculpted like a bronze statue, Martin is not only a gym icon, but also a social media phenomenon with millions of followers. Initially, Ford simply wanted to improve his health after suffering an injury as a cricket player. But his passion for bodybuilding quickly transformed him into a global phenomenon. Martin regularly appears on social media platforms like Instagram, where he shares his intense workout journey and inspires millions to pursue a healthier lifestyle. Before becoming a fitness icon and action movie star, Martin was a professional cricket player. However, after a serious injury, he gave up the sport to focus entirely on transforming his body. From that point on, Martin Ford built the image of a real-life giant straight out of the movies, appearing in numerous blockbuster action films and becoming a familiar face across social media platforms. He continues to inspire millions with his message of strength, discipline, and unwavering perseverance. Satnam Singh Pamara made history as the first Indian player ever drafted into the NBA and has since gone on to conquer the world of professional wrestling as a wrestler with All Elite Wrestling. Standing at 7 feet 2 inches, 2.18 meters, and weighing 360 pounds, 163 kilograms, Satnam is a true giant and embodiment of sheer strength and unstoppable determination. At just 9 years old, Satnam already stood at 5 feet 9 inches, 1.75 meters, taller than most adults in his hometown. Thanks to his devoted father, he was introduced to basketball at an early age, with a hoop installed right in the dirt yard near their home. By the age of 14, Satnam had grown to an impressive 6 feet 6 inches, 1.98 meters, and was already wearing size 18 shoes. Under the bright lights of the NBA, Satnam idolized Kobe Bryant and modeled his playing style after towering centers like Yao Ming and Dwight Howard. Although his NBA journey was brief, Satnam continued to pursue his career with fiery passion and an unrelenting desire to rise higher. Olivier Rioux, a student from Canada, is currently attending IMG Academy in Florida and stands at a staggering height of 7 feet 6 inches, 2.29 meters, as just a sophomore. Recognized by the Guinness World Records as the tallest teenager in the world, he's the kind of person who makes everyone look up literally. From a young age, Olivier had to live in a specially designed home with higher-than-usual ceilings and countertops. Yet the one thing that never seemed to change was the door frames, the very thing his forehead bumped into more times than he could count. Olivier spent countless hours studying the Guinness World Records book, dreaming that one day his own name would be listed among the record holders. By 2015, when he couldn't find anyone taller than himself in the latest editions, he began his journey to officially claim the title and eventually turned that dream into reality. Today, he stands as one of the brightest hopes for the future of global basketball. Sun Mingming, a man from China, holds the record as the tallest professional basketball player in the world, standing at an incredible 7 feet 9 inches, 2.36 meters, and weighing 370 pounds, 168 kilograms. Strangely enough, Sun didn't start playing basketball until he was 15 years old, but it didn't take long for him to rise through the ranks and make a name for himself. After playing for Ventura College in California, Sun competed for several lower division clubs in the U.S. and was even invited to join the legendary Harlem Globetrotters in 2007. However, misfortune struck in the summer of 2005 when he was diagnosed with a benign tumor on his pituitary gland. The surgery cost a staggering $100,000. But thanks to the support of his agent and the generosity of the community, a fundraising event was organized, and the life-saving operation was successfully performed on September 26, 2005. It didn't just save his basketball career, it saved his life. Ri Myung-hun, also affectionately known as Michael Rhee, a name he chose to honor his idol, Michael Jordan stands at an incredible 7 feet 8.5 inches, 2.35 meters, making him the tallest person ever recorded in North Korea and a national sports icon. Hopes were once high that he would become the first basketball giant from North Korea to play in the NBA. Rhee trained diligently in Canada and even received offers from several major basketball clubs. Although he never had the chance to compete internationally due to political restrictions, Rhee is still regarded as a living legend of North Korean basketball. With exceptional skills and towering height, he was once invited to play in the United States, but international tensions at the time left his NBA dream forever unfulfilled. But then, all hope vanished when he was deemed ineligible to join the league due to the U.S. trading with the Enemy Act of 1917. In 2000, although the U.S. State Department eased the restrictions and allowed him to play under the condition that no money could be sent back to North Korea, his home country firmly refused. In an